The duo Annabelle Morozov and Igor Eremenko have stopped working with Angelika Krylova, RIA Novosti reports, citing two independent sources. According to the sources, Morozov and Eremenko intend to train in the United States, and the work with the duo will be handled by coach Nikolai Morozov, Annabelle's father. The duo of Morozov and Eremenko formed after the previous season, starting training in the United States, but returned to Russia in the summer to work with coach Angelika Krylova. This season they were unable to compete at the Russian Grand Prix in Krasnoyarsk after the rhythm dance due to an injury to their partner, who suffered a deep cut in her leg as a result of a collision with Elizaveta Shaniva in the warm-up. According to two sources, figure skaters Morozov and Eremenko are considering changing their sporting citizenship to French. The plan to do so emerged about 6 months ago, but the athletes decided to perform at the Russian Championships before starting the paperwork process. However, after the Russian Grand Prix they failed to qualify for the Russian Championships. Tatiana Tarasova commented on Morozov and Eremenko's plans to change their sporting citizenship. "It is logical that they want to play for France, she is French. I heard that they want to switch. They should have done it a long time ago. But it's a pity to lose such a couple," said honored coach of the USSR Tatiana Tarasova. However, there was further information that figure skaters Morozov and Eremenko want to continue cooperation with coach Krylova. This is reported by the Federation of Figure Skating of Russia, FFKR. Dance couple Annabelle Morozov and Igor Eremenko intend to continue cooperation with coach Angelika Krylova. At the moment the skaters went to the USA, where Annabelle will undergo a recovery course of treatment after the injury received at the Russian Grand Prix stage in Krasnoyarsk. The duo plans to train in America for some time, the FFKR said in a statement. Today Anna Shcherbakova performed at the opening of the GUM skating rink. You can watch Anna Shcherbakova's performance with original music on our website figureskating.org using the link in the description. Yulia Lipnitskaya spoke about gratitude to the first coach. Elena Arnoldovna always treated me a little bit special. From a very early age she told me that I needed to skate more than everyone else. She saw me as a great prospect, and from the time I was a baby she started telling my mom that 3 times an hour is very little, that you should already be skating more. She could drive me and pick me up from daycare herself. Realistically, she drove to the car, picked me up from daycare because she wants to take me to practice. She does. Not my mom runs after her, take us for another hour. My mom used to say, what for? Let her skate like she skates. But she, on the contrary, said, you must, try it, it's necessary. And so she took me away, brought me there herself, dressed me herself, put on my shoes, just like my mom behaved. And I am insanely grateful to her for that now. If it wasn't for every little moment in my childhood, everything I have now, it wouldn't have happened. If she hadn't paid attention to me then and had started practicing with me to a greater extent than everyone else, I probably never would have made it to Moscow. Nothing else would have happened in my life. I would have gone to school to eat buns, as my mother always said. She was able to instill in me a love for figure skating. When I left Yekaterinburg, I was an absolutely happy kid who loves to skate. I wasn't killed by the workload. I knew that at my age and my region I was a good skater. I knew it, I felt great. Until she came to Moscow. As my first coach, she did the maximum for me. And I am madly grateful to her for that, said the Sochi 2014 Olympic champion in the team. Yulia Lipnitskaya told how the victory in Sochi 2014 changed her life. The figure skater became an Olympic champion in the team event. I was happy, because, probably, this is what I was going to all my sports life. I remember I was very happy that the whole team with medals, that we were the first, that I didn't fail. When you go out and they don't let you pass, your life changes upside down. That's all it is, it's a mental breakdown. Because in no way I was ready for it, Lipnitskaya said. Kamila Valieva starred in the comedy series Kotostrofa. The figure skater can be seen in the 5th episode of the first season. The series is presented in the Wink online cinema. Tatyana Tarasova spoke about the filming of Kamila Valieva in the series. Kamila is a smart girl who does new things and opens new directions in art. What else should she do? Read books. Of course, it will develop and go further. Participation in the series is a good idea. Valieva is a very beautiful and smart girl, she can show herself to people in the movies and they will love her there too. Such participation in various fields of art helps her achieve success on the ice. You should always try yourself in different ways and take part in places where you are not in your comfort zone. Why are our figure skaters so versatile and constantly trying themselves somewhere? Because they are not afraid. That's why they achieved success on the ice, Tarasova said. Evgenia Medvedeva announced her participation in the New Year's edition of The Mask Show.